Goodness Games.
Well, with Rin's root, wait, it's gonna be like, what is going on with these two? Yeah, with Hanako's root, it was pretty straightforward. It's like, yeah, you guys like each other. You're just too nervous. Hanako especially, but with Hanako, get ready. I'm gonna tell you right now, Hanako's root was actually pretty easy. Rin's root is gonna be tough. It's gonna get tough.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what are the interactions?
I'm not telling you. That's the fun.
Fine!
I sit on a box and pick up today's book from my bag. It's a story about 3 guys drinking beer for 2 weeks straight and doing little else. Is he reading at World's End, or was that a movie? There's a movie like about that, about a bunch of British guys just going to different bars and drinking, and it has like anime fights in it for some reason. Rin moves from the spot that was in need of the blue and starts slowly working on another.
Earlier this playthrough, I was thinking, like, what if the Rugrats were anime? How would that look?
I bet you could Google that. Rugrats anime. Someone had to have done that. I've seen Ed and Eddie anime, so Rugrats definitely must have had it. Her foot works the brush steadily against the plastered wall. Layers of paint on top of the layers of paint. The mural
layers of paint on top of layers of paint.
Layers of paint on top of layers of paint. The mural slowly gains more form. I turn the pages at a leisurely pace. In this chapter, they're drinking beer at the protagonist's friend's place. The previous ones were at the protagonist's own apartment. It's not a page-turner kind of book. It's a slice of someone's imaginary life that makes me wonder why it had to be written. Why, indeed. The reason for doing something creative, something incomprehensible. Like why Rin does paintings. It's like why Rin does paintings. Feels like she and Emmy are the same, going squarely against their fates as if it's something just out of spite. Rin even said something like that. Do something you can't just because you can. Is that what she meant? Is that a reason? It might be Emmy. It might be Emmy's. She comes off as quite as a headstrong person. Rin doesn't give off that kind of air. Thinking about it, she doesn't give off any kind of air. Or maybe a different kind every time.
I know why. Because all of it's held in her head. Get it?
Like clouds! I don't get it. What are you going...
Good. I'm saying she's an airhead.
Oh! So it really is in the clouds. Oh. Rin doesn't really give off that kind of air. Thinking about it, she doesn't give off any kind of air. Or maybe a different kind every time I talk with her.
Or maybe it's because it's all in her head.
Why did she say what she said? Why does she or anyone at all paint or draw or sculpt or write? I've never had much of a creative impulse, so I don't think I can really understand it. By the way, I hope you don't hear that running water.
I'm so big and so worried about the background.
It makes me feel kind of hollow inside.
How does running water make you feel hollow inside?
Not the water.
I know, I'm only joking.
He's talking about the fact that he doesn't have creative impulses, so he's like, that feels kind of empty. What a grim thought. I can't really decide whether it's true or not either. Am I content being this way? I can't deny I'm feeling a little envious of Rin, but I can't really consider it a flaw of any kind. I'm myself, and she is herself. Still, I don't need to find something that could make me feel less lost about myself instead of just drowning myself in these books as I did in the hospital. I can't help but feel disoriented. The new school, lifestyle, and people around me contribute heavily to the sensation. All right, I keep skipping on it, and he's like supposed to be like, he's like definitely not feeling good right now. I'm trying my best to fit into existing social circles, and most of the people I've met have been really nice. It still feels like I'm an outsider, though, And like I don't belong. I shake the feeling off, realizing that I'm spacing out. I've neither turned a page of the book, nor done anything for Rin. She's trying to pour some paint from a big can using only her feet, having not bothered to ask me. Or maybe she did and I just didn't hear it. Either way, it looks really unstable. I quickly jump to help her, as it looked like she's about to spill the entire contents of the can all over the pavement. I take the can from her feet and pour some in the bowl. She doesn't say anything, neither do I. I catch a glimpse of her eyes looking silently at me from under her unkempt bangs. It's an unreadable expression, a perfect poker face, mixed with a hint of something like a mild surprise. I wonder what she's thinking. Maybe she's wondering about what I'm thinking. Maybe nothing. A penny for your thoughts?
Do you have any pennies with you?
I don't think I do. Because we live in Japan and we don't have pennies. So there's a little bit of English break in through there.
Then I don't think I'll tell you. I'm not thinking anything either, so you're in luck. Except now.
Oh, I get it. She took it literally.
Yeah.
Except now I just did.
She frowns, looking very unsatisfied.
It's hard not to think about anything, but it's important.
Oh, I hear you, Rin. I'm just like that.
I'm about to ask why it's important when some old guy walks up to us, looking like has some business with Rin. Oh! I know who this is!
Who is it?
Oh!
Who is that?
Yeah, who is that?
Your father?
No. Good afternoon. How's it going?
I can make it.
Rin doesn't take her eyes off the wall and responds so naturally that I can only assume that they know each other. I haven't seen the man before, so naturally I wonder who he might be. Maybe a teacher? His hair is faded. Alright, so this is the cool thing. Now that we're coming into a new route, we're going to see new characters that aren't in other routes.
Cool.
Alright, by the way, this guy is important. Like, really important.
How?
Like, he's a key character in a route.
So, 1 out of 10 important.
Alright, I would say an 8.
Okay.
He's an
fair
8.
enough.
His hair is faded to a silverly gray, so much so that it looks artificially dyed. I hope that's not the case. Small round glasses hang on the bridge of his nose, but it appears he's constantly looking over the lenses rather than through them. Yeah, and they're pink. No mention of the fact that they're pink. He's studying the mirror intently over said glasses. Good. What bold composition you have here. He moves to inspect the mural closer, talking to himself about it in a way that makes it obvious he wants us to hear it too. Very good indeed. I don't really know what to make of it, but Rin doesn't seem to care much. She's looking around her working space, various bowls of different tones scattered all over.
Hiso.
Huh?
A little more of this.
Give me a second. I pour a 50-50 mix of 2 pints into the bowl to create more of the same pale pink tone. Rin was... Okay, wow, I can't see these dang... Alright. I pour a 50-50 mix of 2 pints in the bowl to create more of the same pale pink tone Rin was using to fill the shape of a man's face. Rin watches me doing so, which makes me feel nervous somehow. Her face is so unassuming that it feels like she's just waiting for me to do something wrong. The man turns to reckon me as well, looking surprised as he noticed my presence only just now. Maybe he did.
Why, hello there. Who might you be?
I'm a transfer student to class 3-3. Hiso Nakai. Nice to meet you.
Mudo's class A? Well, I won't hold that against you.
Wait, was there a laugh? Oh, he laughs very loudly.
Sounds like a bunch of seagulls.
Yeah, obnoxiously loudly. A few small birds take flight from a nearby tree.
Oh, that's
He's
why.
scared birds. Dude, how can you see?
I can see.
You look like a dude from Organization 13.
What's that?
That's from Katawa Shoujo. That's from Kingdom Hearts.
Actually, no, take a picture of this.
What? Alright.
No. Take a picture where you actually see my face straight at me. Like right here.
Yeah. 3, 2. There you go. There you go, folks. There's Assassin's Creed Tommy. Alright, so here's his name.
I'm Shinichi Nomiya, the art teacher.
So this is the art teacher. In retrospect, I should have guessed as much. He even looks like one as far as first impressions go. He also looks like a dude from Kappa Mikey.
What's Kappa Mikey?
That was a show on Nicktoons Network. It's about a guy from America going to Japan. The whole joke was that the guy from America was animated in Flash, and all the characters from Japan looked like anime characters. So they had that how to draw anime book look to them. So that old 2000s anime look.
Like this one?
He looks like a character from that show. This show, Captain Mikey. Boom, this. He looks like a character from that show.
How did you end up assisting my protege?
I wish I knew. Alright, so this is important, Tommy, right now. Important choice, right now.
Okay.
Alright, so how did we get involved with Rin? We're interested in the art club. I just kind of stuck with her, I think. This is a really important choice, dude, because if you do not get the right choice, we are going to drink with Kenji on the roof. And we do not want that.
Oh, jeez. You know what? If I were to think like Rin, I would pick the stuck with her choice. But if I were to think what would be more complimentary towards her, I'd probably pick interested in the art club.
So what do you think?
Interested in the art club.
Guess what?
What?
You got the right choice.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you did it. You did it.
I had to ask God. God, which one should I choose?
I guess I'm a little interested in the art club. He was complaining that he doesn't seem to have like a purpose. So kind of like he's like, I'm kind of aimless. I just read books. I blurted out, partially inadvertently.
What do you mean?
Nothing specific. I wonder if I could come by sometime, even if it's just to observe or something. I've been thinking I should join some club or something, so it's in no way a premeditated move, but a vague sense of determination has really been building inside me for this past week. I want to do something. I want to belong somewhere. It might as well be the art club, my shortcomings notwithstanding. I don't think he has anything to worry about. If a blind kid could come there, I don't think he has to worry about his art too much. The teacher seems pleased.
Oh, you want to join? Well, we always welcome new people, of course. Club meetings are normal enough. We study various aspects of the fine arts and try our hands at them as well. On feet.
Really good.
So you get what he just did?
Yeah.
We try. He gives an embarrassed cough, but Rin doesn't seem to mind. I take a small amount of comfort from the fact that I'm not the only one with vocabulary difficulties in this school. Nomiya rebounds from the faux pas. I remember this from an episode in the last playthrough. Faux pas. That word is faux pas.
What's faux pas?
I don't remember. Nomiya rebounds with his faux pas by theatrically checking the time from his huge gleaming pocket watch and slaps his forehead even more theatrically. He's acting.
I must really take my leave now. But if you have questions, I'm sure Tezuka can clarify.
Somehow mentioning clarify and Rin in the same sentence doesn't feel right. However, I don't say as much to the teacher since he seems to be in a hurry.
Tezuka, I'm pleased to see this little project is going well. I just stopped by to remind you not to run off by yourself tomorrow. I've invited certain people to the festival for you, and I'm sure they'd love to meet you as well. I hope to see you on Monday, Mr. Nakai.
The teacher leaves, and we're left by ourselves again. Rin is still painting as if nothing notable happened, since nothing in fact did. I am left wondering what on earth is wrong with me. Art and I haven't worked out well together in the past. At
I
least...
just realized something.
Yeah.
Rin has no hands.
Yeah.
And she does most of the stuff with her feet.
Yeah.
How does she take off her pants to take a piss? Or poop?
Hey, Tommy.
What?
You should probably wait next episode.
Don't tell me there's a...
You wait. You're gonna get that answer.
Oh,
You are going to get that answer. Don't worry. Art and I haven't worked well together in the past. At least judging from the grades I used to get. At least judging from the grades I used to have in middle school. What were your grades in middle school, Tommy?
I don't know. A's and B's?
Maybe a club will be different than an obligatory class. Who knows? I try to come up with something meaningful to ask about, but to no avail. I'll just go to a club meeting and see how it goes.
Don't worry, I'm not leaving.
So he invited some people tomorrow just to check out your painting?
He has a lot of art people friends. They like to talk about art.
Cool.
I think he wants to talk to me about art. I think he wants me to talk about art with them.
Somehow I get the feeling you aren't too thrilled about it. Rin shrugs uncommittedly, but still gives an impression of her general displeasure at the idea of having to discuss her painting, or any painting, with other people.
I don't really like talking about art. It's already a way to talk about without talking, so why bother talking about it?
What are you?
Hey, I didn't want to
Don't mention. I won't bring it up.
I don't really like talking about art. It's already a way to talk without talking, so why bother talking about it?
I can understand that. Kind of.
Oh, shoot! I went overboard.
It's.
I gotta dump this shit out.
It's like being bored and talking about being bored because you're bored.
I was...
Ouch! They're not hearing that!
What's the...
Get over here and let's finish this.
Dump this outside!
This is literally my favorite line she says. You're the one making this longer! Oh my goodness. Hello? Get over here!
As my mom would say, happiness is an empty bladder.
Ah.
Oh, thank God that cup was there.
Oh my god. Alright.
It's like being bored and talking about being bored because you're bored.
What the frick? I'm not gonna question.
She's like saying she doesn't like talk. Do you remember? She doesn't
I
like
know,
talking
I'm
about
kidding.
it.
It's like being bored and talking about being bored because you're bored.
Oh, I'm so bored. You wanna talk about being bored? How bored I am?
I'm not following you.
Have you ever talked about being bored? It's pointless and not very exciting. All you really can say about it is, I'm so bored. I once spent a week trying to think of something meaningful to say about boredness. It was the most boring week I ever had.
But that's pretty fitting, don't you think? Rin gives me a look. Latonic kinda. Looks like it doesn't mean anything, but it does. And anyway, I don't know. I guess I just rarely come up with anything to say about art. I mean, like this one you're doing now. I have no idea what to think about it except that it looks nice. What is it a painting about?
It's not about painting it's not about anything at all. That's what I'd like to say, so I did. But it does have a small lie. I said it anyway because but it was a small lie. I said it anyway because I kind of would like it to be true. Teacher wanted me to do this, but I didn't have any ideas. I tried to have some, but nothing happened. So now this is a painting without any ideas.
But what are you painting then?
No idea. Come to think of it, I think I'll call this no idea. Now I'm starting thinking again. This is bad.
She shakes her head vigorously for a while, trying to shake thinking out of her head. That amber red hair flies widely around.
This is why I had Emmy help me. She makes it easy not to think about anything. You know, how she likes to... You know how she just talks and talks and talks about nothing for hours?
There you go, Hisa. You're making me think. I don't want you as my boyfriend.
It's like her head is made of bubblegum foam bath jelly.
What the
You know how she just talks and talks and talks about nothing for hours? It's like her head is made of bubblegum foam bath jelly.
Bubblegum foam.
You're kind of the same, but not really. It's really helpful if you stay here.
I'm not sure that's a compliment or not. It's probably neither, with Rin being an overly neutral person she is. So is there anything specific you'd like me to do to make you not think?
Not really.
Just be.
That's my quote in my art book. When I was figuring out what quote I wanted to represent the blank game, I picked that line. That was the quote.
Just be.
So without knowing what I should do, I just sit in an empty box and watch her continue with the painting, idly leafing the pages of the beer drinking book. Rin is like, jeez Louise, this is still going.
Can we just cut it?
I think, alright. I think we're gonna just leave it off there, because there's still a lot of fun stuff going. Holy jeez. This is the one I forgot about Ren. She just keeps going, but she finds interesting. Do you think so? I mean, we met Nomia, that's good enough. What do you think, Tommy, so far?
Good, I suppose.
I'll tell you, we're still in Act 1. It's still part of the boring stuff. Luckily, Rin makes it exciting. Alright, since this is still going a bit, we're just gonna leave it off here. And we'll continue off with the strange bizarreness. I'm definitely though we're going to be at next time we'll be at the first day of the school festival. Remember the school festival, Tommy?
Yeah.
That's how the Act 1 ended, and you know what route you're getting because you could technically go on a fingers date with whoever you're going on a route with.
Sweet.
So we're going to get Rin. See you next time, folks, on Katawa Shoujo. Rin's route.
Bye, everybody.
Bubblegum head.